very stoked. We are in our new studio. This
New
is our
studio.
new studio.
Live studio audience.
We got bells and whistles. We're still kind of putting it together. Like we got it together, but today we have an awesome guest, my little brother, Stellan.
Guys, what's up?
Yeah.
Good to be
Avid
on.
listener of our podcast.
Well, the previous podcast, I've listened
that's
like
right.
3 size 10s.
Yeah, you were more of a
5-star review.
5-star review.
Yeah, that was the podcast I came to be on, and then I found it shut
Yep.
down.
Then and David's doing whatever David's doing, and comedy is what he's doing. But next best thing.
Yeah, no, I listened to a few episodes. I really hope I didn't get the chair that Bjorn was naked in.
I don't know.
It's hard to know.
I mean,
He wasn't completely naked as
minute.
far as I know.
pretty close.
No,
He was in a Speedo.
I was in a Speedo in one of the episodes a couple episodes ago. We
reviewed the Bert Kreischer flip-flops, and
He's somewhat famous for taking his shirt off, and
we took our shirts off, and Bjorn continued to take more
I took
things
my
off.
pants
Wait,
off,
Bert
too.
Kreischer as a flip. Am I saying that right? Kreischer?
Kreischer.
Chrysler.
Okay, I like Chrysler.
Chrysler.
He has a flip flop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a custom.
Yeah, it's like a collaboration with Free Waters. They have a flip-flop called the Dylan, and Bert Kreischer does a collab on that where, like, underneath the strap, it's, like, beer mugs and weed leaves, and then it's got, like, his face on it.
We've gone too far.
Oh yeah.
They're
Stand-up-
great. They're comfy.
If stand-ups are getting crossover shoes,
That's awesome.
it gives
Fine.
you guys
That's-
possibility.
I
Mike.
know. That's
Yeah.
what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
That's the dream. Is
Yeah.
To get. We've actually talked about it before, like what the crossover would be.
Yeah, what our collab would be.
Top
Yeah.
3, anything goes. What it's gonna be?
Oh, mine?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it would be an orange and camo Jordan 4 for sure. Would be
Okay.
the top one.
I forget what I think I said a Nike Blazer, but I don't remember the colorway I said. Go back and listen to our entire catalog from
I don't know
COVID.
what episode it was.
It's
yeah.
roughly episode 8 through 30.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Before we had
It's like
Studio
16 hours of listening. You got to go through.
Yeah, no, like more than that, 20, 25.
How cool is that? Now, when we tell someone to get caught up on size 10, it's like telling someone to start watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it really is. It's like you have 70 hours of your life
That you want to just listen
that
to
you would
us.
like to dedicate to us for free.
you guys
Because
Game
you
of-
can.
Were you Game of Thrones
No.
folks?
No,
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah?
loved it.
You were?
you
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Were
How about you, Terrence?
No, I'm not important in this conversation. I watched like some of it and then I stopped.
Okay.
I've watched it through once and then like another half time.
Which seems to be about right.
I
correct?
kind of like got bored because I was like the hours are.
So
the
what was
episodes are
what was
45
your
minutes
thought
and an
process?
hour.
You were like, I like Lord of the Rings, but it'd be better if somebody had his cock out.
Never watched Lord of the Rings all the way through.
Because no one
Really?
had their cock out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
it.
No dicks in that one.
That's really what I like in my not sci-fi, fantasy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just need
yeah.
more like elvish cock.
You
Yeah.
just need dragons and dicks.
I thought there was boobs in it, too.
Do you-
Oh, there
Yeah,
is,
no,
there
there's
is, but
everything.
there's.
There's more dick. What's the dick to boob ratio?
I think there's more
It's probably,
boobs,
like, yeah,
but I was not
75,
expecting
25.
to see a full
But-
penis
But,
in a
so does the
fantasy
dick count
show.
as 2? Because there's 2 boobs, or are those double? Like
No.
how we, like...
No, boobs are monolith unless you're talking about Total Recall.
Okay. Yeah, they can't be, like...
Yeah, I think 2 boobs
Is
is
a
equal
one.
Let me put it like
to
this.
a dick.
If one boob pops out,
Yeah.
are you going to see it on TV?
Yeah.
Not
Right?
premium cable.
Oh, okay. Or live TV.
What I'm saying is actually this is fucked up, man. Patriarchy strikes again. If you have boobs and one, you got to worry about 2 of them.
That's crazy.
You
Could
got a
you
dick.
imagine if you had 2 dicks to worry about?
Yeah, but you got
I
2
think there's
balls.
a lot of people that have imagined a lot about that.
I feel like it all.
no.
No, 2 boobs and one pussy, or 1 dick and 2 balls. That's still 3 on 3.
Still 3 on 3.
It's
I'm,
math.
I'm thinking, well,
Sounds like what did I get
to
myself
bring
into?
myself all the way back around.
All right.
It's only the first season that has a lot of like boobs and dicks and stuff in Game of Thrones. After that, it like gets more story based.
they did.
So
Yeah,
they drew
came out
everyone
the gate.
in with the nudity, and then got more story later.
It'd be like if you opened a strip club and then you just slowly turned it into a regular club.
Yeah,
Just a bar, just a dive bar.
It's just a bar now.
It's like when Sassy is like all the dancers just call out sick and they're just like, well, we're just a dive bar tonight.
No, we're just a bar that has a little too many ATMs.
Same chicken fingers. Like, so wait, you're telling me that they traded out boobs and dicks for dragons in that series?
Pretty much.
That's
I mean,
a
the
shame.
story got so good though, and then they just killed it with the final season
Yeah.
because
See, that-
everyone was done with it.
That was my favorite thing about Game of Thrones is no one would stop telling me or recommending that show. And then that beautiful last season.
It was nice.
Oh, it was like, no, I have not been recommended.
Yeah, you
one
haven't heard a
time.
word about it.
I'm gonna be your first. You definitely should watch it all the way through again.
God damn it.
So, but this is kind of what I was alluding to when we started talking about this was that they bunged it up so heavy at the end that it kind of like erased it from like the pop culture zeitgeist.
I know.
Like people talk about Lord of the Rings because they didn't like
No, they didn't mess that one up.
Tolkien didn't like bung it up at the end. The one thing though, and I know that this is like borderline hack, but like I love the fact I'm a petty man, and there's folks that like named their children after like the characters that broke bad in that show. Because like Daenerys, that's
Well, she's like
you're the Game of
good,
Thrones expert
she's
on the show.
bad,
right
and
now.
then that's the last season actually makes a lot of sense because the author or the writer wanted everybody to love and hate like almost every character at some point.
Oh.
And so the last bit, like Daenerys goes bad again, and then they kill her off. And like at one point, you really liked her.
And people name their kids after her?
100%.
People are dumb.
See, I would just name
See,
like a dog
this
or,
makes
like, a
me
cat
like
or
the
something.
show even less. I hate any show where I can't like find one person that's like, okay, this guy's the hero, this is my guy.
Well, yeah,
Or
no,
girl.
you get that, and then all of a sudden they're the worst.
Right, I don't like that.
Well,
that
You won't
annoys
know
me.
when it's coming, so you can just watch it until that happens.
Just watch every other season.
Or
If I just watch every other episode,
Yeah.
I can be like, fucking this guy.
I will say this. I gotta show a little bit of grace for the people that named their kids after that character because very contemporary. Some of you might. We're gonna cheer after this. Before I got a dog, I was like, oh, if I get like a female dog, a woman dog, what would I name it? And at the time, Bjorn, you might remember this about me.
Yeah.
Do you remember who my favorite musician was? One of my top two.
Is it R. Kelly?
So I was a R. Kelly super fan.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, as some of you may know, at the time of this recording, fucked.
Yeah, he has been convicted on many charges.
They're
With
gonna.
more in other states still.
He got
still
brought
coming.
up on racketeering. Okay, do you know like how much you need to be fucking up when it comes to like just
Yeah, that's what they sent Tekashi 6ix9ine to jail for.
good? Put them together. Actually, they're both pedos. Like he was.
Yeah,
messing around with young
Tekashi
kids, too.
6ix9ine, fuck him.
Anyway, I got to a point and I was like, oh, if I had like a girl dog, I could name it Kelly, like after R. Kelly.
yeah.
And but it was like just vague enough. You got to leave a little bit of room in
Yeah.
case they turn that person into a fucking murderer on the show, and then you're like, no, it's something totally different.
Yeah, you wait.
Wait, so how many years ago did you want to name a dog after R. Kelly?
This was like 10 plus years ago.
Okay.
But you know what? Full disclosure.
We already knew he peed on kids by then.
I was going off about this the other day.
Bucket
I am an
peed on-
imperfect person.
There's one of my neighbors in the indoor part of my building left a pumpkin outside their apartment. It was adorable.
It's called
and
decorating, yeah.
Bucket peed on it last night on the way out. He was like, "Ooh, what's this?" Bah! I was like, "No, stop!
He's like, it's not even October yet. Put this shit away.
Put this shit away."
Don't you dare put a gourd out next, otherwise I'm getting up in that thing.
He's like, "My pumpkin." All right. Stellan, you brought some sneakers.
I did.
To talk about. Was there something you want to talk about these ones too that you're
Oh
wearing?
yeah, no, these
You
are
like
my
these ones.
favorite. These are
They're Pumas.
Pumas from TJ Maxx
Ooh.
for like $20. So
Oh,
my
nice.
sneaker goes the ones we're going to talk about today,
Mhm.
my golf shoes, my Chacos, and then my 2 pairs of $20 sneakers from
Nice.
TJ Maxx or Ross.
Well, here's the thing. You're talking about TJ Maxx or Ross in Montana, right?
Yeah.
Dude, have you been back to Montana and gone to a Ross or TJ Maxx?
I've been to a Ross one time in my life in Bozeman,
Dude,
and I was
so
there
good.
briefly.
Yeah.
So good.
Are they better than
Yeah.
here?
Here they suck because there's 100 people that are sneakerheads and whatevers, and
Oh.
they go through it. They know like when they put out new stuff, and it just looks ravaged every time you go into one here.
Oh,
back
if you go to Montana,
it's
the
like
kicks
stocked.
are.
You can
Yeah.
get like legitimate, like you can get Vans. Like forget about getting Vans unless they're like a size 2 or a size like 15. Like
Interesting.
Here.
Okay.
But no, it's crazy. I was
Yeah.
back home and I was just like, let's just see what Ross is going on. Because I remember loving going to Ross. There was always a ton of cool clothes and shoes. Like we would just get real skate shoes all the time.
Bjorn, I have a question for
What's
you.
up?
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
You might not like me right now.
Okay.
Does the master slide need to be up when we record? The red one.
I believe so, yeah. How high is it?
It was not. And then I made it high.
All right. We'll see.
Well,
Let's pause.
Finally,
That's good.
we were trapped in a closet.
You were, and you finally
back
were
to
able
the
to
nice
get
little
out.
R. Kelly callback. Yeah.
Solid. We were in a closet and now we're in a...
We were in a closet.
Oh, my God.
We were
Anyway, we were talking about TJ Maxx.
We were
in
talking about
Montana.
TJ Maxx and
Yeah.
Ross in not just Montana, but in other places that aren't like hipstery areas. Like,
Or just are low populated.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think that's more
I
of
think
it.
that
If
is.
there's just a bunch of people, there's
But
gonna
even
be
the-
some that are
Even the
interested
thrift
in
stores
shoes.
in Montana are way better. Like when you go there, because I remember growing up, it was like, wait, you got this from a thrift store?
It depends
Ew.
on which town in Montana.
It's true. No,
Because the
Bozeman was
Bozeman thrift
picked
shop
over.
is awesome. The Butte thrift shop, not as good.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Really? Okay.
It just the quality coming in to the Butte,
Yeah.
the Butte Goodwill.
Can you guys
Poor.
define thrift store? Because Goodwill is like
That's a thrift store, right?
Yeah, they're basically the
Goodwill's
same
a
thing.
thrift
It's
store.
like used shit. In
But then there's
store.
like the thrift stores, like those of you in like are familiar with Portland, like on Sandy. There's that one out by like Park Rose, and it's like the grandma's junk store, and you're just like, oh.
Oh, those
no.
ones. Yeah, there definitely are
I
some.
feel
of
like
those
I
They're just
too.
throwing
experienced-
away the good stuff and just putting all the grandma stuff out.
Yeah, they're like, what are these off white? We want white, like, and then they just get rid of them. They're like, oh, these still have a weird tag on them. Like they must have been strange.
Yeah.
Not to take away though.
Mhm.
I just remember that you can get better stuff at the Rosses
Oh, yeah.
and the TJ Maxxes in other states.
Well, and I
Stuff
just
like that.
trash shoes.
Yeah.
So why would I go spend $100+ on shoes when
Right.
I can have $20 shoes that I don't care about and can,
And a brother that buys you.
exactly, yeah, and a brother that buys me nice shoes to wear.
Because I got you those for your birthday.
You did. It came at a very good time. I was, getting out of quarantine for
Mhm.
COVID, and it was my birthday. And earlier that summer, I'd won a night at the Northern Quest Resort and Casino in not Coeur d'Alene, in Spokane, Washington.
Okay.
And so I got to bring these shoes out for like a spin at the casino floor.
Ooh, Terry, just give it a quick Google. I want to see what this fancy guy place is.
What was it called again?
Northern Quest
Northern
Northern Quest.
Resort and Casino.
Cool.
Northern Quest. Northern Quest. That's just like a fun. Oh, it's a real place. A cool pool.
It's
That
a real
looks like a
place.
nice
Yeah.
joint.
Not that I didn't
it's
believe
super
you.
nice. Yeah, no.
Oh, look at all those people jumping up and down. They got a
I don't know if you
Filson
noticed.
store.
Yeah, I was gonna say the amount of cowboy hats in the
Oh,
gift
yeah.
shop.
I fuck with Filson. Filson's a good
This
brand.
is yeah.
Do you feel like? Wait, what, Terrence? You don't think Filson?
You don't
No,
like-
no.
Filson
Filson.
hats?
No, I fuck with Filson. I can't buy any of it.
Why not?
It's expensive as hell.
Well, yeah, but it lasts a long time.
I know, but I can just go to the Washougal Pendleton. That's the secret spot.
The Washougal Pendleton outlet.
You know what? Forget I said anything.
I'm going there. I'm gonna blow it up on the internet.
Note the time.
Washougal. Find that on a map.
So you went to this casino.
Yeah, I took them out for a spin. Got lots of compliments
Oh,
on
did
my
you?
Nice.
shoes. Yeah, people were like, "Dude, those shoes are sick," and I was like, "Thanks. I'm gonna go lose some money." And I did. I did really good at that.
Yo, we should go. Andrew's stepdad's playing on the
Oh
18th.
snap, George Thorogood.
Hell yeah.
Wait, you guys know his stepson?
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, should I tell that story?
Oh, I like that. I Drink Alone
So
song.
So
like it too.
It's a great
I'm
song.
gonna tell this quick story. Sorry, Stellan.
No, go for it.
So right when I moved here, I didn't really know anybody, and I really only knew like Terry and stuff, and so I knew a few people, and it was just like I was like trying to get to know people. So it was our first 4th of July, so we went to he had a 4th of July party. We had that. Our buddy's dad was in town, and he's like, yeah, my band's playing downtown. Terrence and I totally forgot that he's bass for George Thorogood and the Destroyers. He's one of the Destroyers.
Oh, one of the.
But we were like,
Destroyers.
yeah, we'll go see your band tomorrow downtown. That's fine.
Hold on, you didn't know this?
No, I did. I just
Okay.
forgot. I totally spaced.
Yeah, he's an original Destroyer.
He's
Shout out to
an-
Bill.
yeah.
Bill's the shit.
He's so rad. And I had actually spent a bunch of the day that evening talking to him, just like hanging out at the barbecue. He was really nice. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. I just completely spaced that was the band. And he didn't say, he was like, you want to come see my band?
They were closing the Portland Jazz Festival.
They were the headlining band.
Yeah.
So we get there and we're like, wait, where did he say we were supposed to go? And we're like, okay, like, so we go to the location. We're like, oh, the jazz festival. Like, I was thinking it was going to be like a bar downtown.
Yeah,
Like,
you thought
yeah.
you thought he was playing the cheerful tortoise.
yeah, like,
Jesus.
like we were just going to go to a band. He's like, yeah, I'll get you guys some like VIP. And we're like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And no, he totally did. So we could have gone there earlier and seen more bands.
Here was my
we
perspective
showed up
of that.
to his band. Also, they were playing so late. That was the thing that made me not think that it was like a big deal.
They were the headliner. That's
I
why they're
didn't
playing
think
late.
about that. Because they started at like 11 or something.
Dude, our version of that was I don't know where you got in, but we went and we were like outside. There's a hotel that's right there, and it's
Yeah.
where like they were all staying.
No, I was with you. I was with you because we got dinner before. Remember?
And did you go in like? Were you with us when we were in the back? And I was like, this shit ain't gonna work. They're not gonna let us in.
Yeah. And then he came up and he saw us because security wouldn't let us in. They
Security
didn't believe
was
us.
hating on a young, right? They were like, no, you're not getting in. Yeah, you know the band, sure thing.
Yeah.
And then like 20 seconds after this just frigid woman told me this, who comes sauntering by with his bass guitar strapped to him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're with me. And I'm like, you're goddamn right we are.
And she switched. She was like, them, let them
Yep,
in.
it was
and then,
tight.
so we came in,
Oh,
and
that's
she
great.
was so embarrassed. Because I'm sure lots of people had been, I mean, it was the end of a weekend festival.
I can't front. She was doing exactly what I would have done in the same exact
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, I think that's kind of her job is to be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm sure you know the band. Yeah.
But, so we get in, and they seat us literally on the stage. We are sitting.
like backstage, like to the
no, they
side
put
of the stage.
bleachers on the side of the stage. I'll show you the photos later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like and then the other fun thing too, it's like the tickets that you
Yeah.
win on the radio.
Oh,
Like, but we showed up so late that they were full, and then they did the thing where they're like, "We need all of you to move. These people are sitting over there," and we're like, "Hell yeah!"
oh wow.
And then here's the kicker. This is the best thing. We don't have to
Yeah.
dwell on this the whole show, but like one of probably the coolest things that'll ever happen to me in my life was you're at a concert. What's everyone do? They pull their dumbass phones out and they're like filming the show, right? And they're
Yeah.
never gonna watch that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people can say that they went to a concert and one of the stars in the headlining act took their phone out to take photos of you in the crowd, because that's exactly how that shit went down when Bill
right.
pulled his phone out and
Took
he's
a
like,
selfie with us behind him
yeah, it was
Oh, that's
so sick.
fantastic.
while he was on stage.
It was rad.
It was nuts. It was wild being on that stage and just seeing it really was like being in the band or something like that. Like seeing their perspective.
Well, how
was
big of a crowd do you think it was?
Thousands.
Thousands.
Like 10,000 people.
And then there was-
I don't know about that.
Was it?
And
Is
then-
it down in the waterfront
Yep.
park?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Let
like
me put it like this. There were so many people that folks were like canoeing up
Yeah.
to the shore to
I'm
watch
just
the
kicking
band.
it in a canoe to
Yeah.
listen to,
Yeah.
to I
Boats.
Drink Alone
There
with
was a
nobody else.
There was a
It was
bunch of
sick.
boats. It
Dude,
was
that's
rad.
awesome.
I will tell you
That
this.
would be a good band to listen to on a boat.
Yes, it's not quite yacht rock,
Right.
but it's
yeah,
enjoyable on a yacht.
It's not a. I mean, it's,
Actually, that's not yacht rock music. That's like the shitty 25-foot boat that your buddy's dad has.
Yeah.
Like that's it. You're like, hey man, is that water supposed to be coming in the boat like
That's
that?
that boat
I
that
mean-
you're okay just beaching.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Straight up
Buffett.
Yeah,
Jimmy
exactly.
Buffett's the ultimate. Listen to it
I
in
think
your
rock-
boat,
I think Buffett's good boat
Anchored
music.
anchored in a river.
Yeah.
What do you think, Stellan? Maybe some country. I feel
Probably
like.
country. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Like a Luke Bryan concert. You could enjoy that in a boat.
Bryan, maybe. I mean, yeah.
Like-
Luke Bryan's pretty good. Maybe Luke Combs now.
Oh, he's changed his name. He's not Luke Bryan
no,
anymore?
different. That's a different artist.
There's another one?
yeah, Luke Combs.
Oh, okay.
Luke's
Cool.
like a good a contemporary good old boy name.
Yeah.
Like I got a lot of cousins in Wisconsin named Luke.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
If
that's
I was
in the
gonna
Bible.
make country music, I'd just change my name to Luke.
You
There you
definitely got to pick one of the four in the Bible.
Yeah, it's got to be a
That
like
one,
a headlining
a
Bible
nice
name.
a nice
Yeah.
Bible name. Yeah,
Yeah,
one
but
of the
that
main
one's like a little
fucking
off
guys.
the beaten path. It's not like a John or a Paul or a Ringo. You're Luke. Not a lot of people know about the 13th disciple, Ringo. But
Ringo. I was like, wait, Ringo? Just gonna throw that one in there.
one thing
Didn't
I'll
teach
say
me
about
that.
your boy George Thorogood. So first off, the guy's tiny, like a lot of rock and rollers. But this is when it comes to sneakers and shoes. This was like a flex that I saw George Thorogood of the Destroyers do, and I was like, fuck, I need to get on that program. And I'm kind of doing it right now. George Thorogood was on stage wearing like black Levi's,
Right.
black t-shirt, white patent leather shoes with
That's
black
right.
socks. And I was
Oh,
just like,
cool.
fuck yeah. Like you get the whole like man in black thing, like whatever.
Yeah.
And
With
then you're just
bright
like,
white shoes.
check out these fucking City Slicker shoes. Like,
Should we
That-
go
I
white
do
shoes
remember
for
that.
my wedding?
Yeah.
Just do that whole.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
You not know?
I'm thinking these things.
You're gonna wear them.
Yeah.
Just
You're gonna have to get a
nice-
fresh pair though, dude.
Yeah. Get
They're
your
not
whole,
that. They're pretty much what was it? Pavement princesses.
oh,
They
he has
got a
been
little
listening.
wear because I wore them to like work a couple times and stuff. But
I mean, they got some discoloration going on the toe.
a little bit, yeah.
It's your
Nick's
wedding.
Nick's the guy that's going to be at your wedding being like, those things are cooked.
He's coming to my wedding.
Those
He
are
has to pay
fresh.
for his own plate.
Sorry. Oh, God, I'm getting ahead of
I
ourselves
know
here.
you are getting ahead of
Let's
us.
talk about these shoes for a little while
Yeah.
longer, and then we'll get to the fucking
Here,
nuclear
let's-
bomb that dropped
yeah.
this week.
So I got these. I might have to pull out my phone to check out what I got them for. But what are these worth? So these are the Jordan 4 FlyKnit in red.
I remember you got these for a pretty good price.
I got them.
Like they weren't that expensive.
They
What's the size?
are they 11s or
10 and a half.
10 and a half?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Three-
the 10 and a half?
Currently
going for right now?
$355.
$355. I did not pay that. I think I paid $190 for these.
Yeah, you paid $200 at the very most.
I think with shipping and everything and StockX charges, I think I paid $200 all in for them.
Yeah,
And they
'cause-
are the most. I looked up all of the shoes I've bought on StockX. They have grown these are
These
the
have
most
appreciated
valuable.
the
Yeah,
most.
these are the ones that have gone to the highest price.
Wait, is that a thing on StockX? You can see like your purchase history, and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, like 227% increase.
Yeah, that's why in the other one on there, I have it. Let me see. I can pull it up on my phone app one because I was logged in, but I'm not logged in on whatever browser that is. Because the other one wasn't showing pictures. It was weird. I will find what I actually paid, but what do you think of these
They're
shoes?
super comfortable. They're super nice. They're flexible. Like everything you'd
Yeah.
want out of a shoe. It's just like, I will say the red is hard to wear because you have
They're
to wear
real
a
bright.
very specific outfit.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's like jeans, a black t-shirt, and then these or something else.
Okay, so I paid $185
Oh,
for
wow,
these.
yeah.
Is what I paid.
Yeah, so
That's
double.
crazy.
So they've
Those have
doubled.
gone
Yeah.
way
Like
up.
I don't have any other sneaker that has gone up that much in value. Like that I paid. Let's see, one of the other my Command Force. Let's see what these I paid $130. I guess I'd have to look up what they're worth now.
Mhm.
These have doubled as well.
Oh wow, they have. I
Um,
think for me, those orange and black, the Shattered Backboard 3.0,
Yeah, but you didn't buy
ones.
them off StockX.
No, I didn't buy them off StockX. I got them, but when I first got them, they didn't really have any value. Like they were reselling for like $210, and now they're reselling for like $350 or something.
Because what's the Terrence? What's the whole just retail on these? What did they go? I think it go if you go down a little bit more.
Wasn't like 200?
220.
220.
220. So
So
I paid.
you
got them under
Yeah,
retail.
I got them under retail, and then now they've gone higher. So they're the best. That's the best.
Yeah, they're great shoes. Like it's a nice, comfortable like Jordan. When can you say that?
Yeah. Well, I got these before The Last Dance came out.
Okay.
So that
There's
all
$100
Jordans
in value.
Mhm.
right, all Jordans went up after The Last Dance came out. Did you watch that?
I did. Loved it.
I was thoughts.
Thoughts. Loved it.
Did you?
But like I didn't grow up with Jordan. Like that's like right before my era. So like
Did
I
it
didn't
change
know any
how
of
you
that.
felt about Jordan after
No.
watching it?
I mean,
Or
I
were you
knew
like,
he was great.
Yeah.
Like I've always known he was good. Like even before I watched basketball, I was like, oh yeah, MJ is the best basketball player, just
Yeah.
because that's what everyone says. And
Yeah.
you watch like Space Jam and stuff when you're a kid, and that's awesome. But growing up now, I'm like, well, I know LeBron, so LeBron's the best
Because he's
because I've
broken a
never
lot of his-
seen
Yeah,
Jordan play. So what do I have to contribute to it?
that's
That
true.
conversation.
That's true. So you didn't have you weren't soiled at all in your
No,
opinion
I was
of
like,
Jordan.
that's pretty cool. But like, I'm the best player in each era because every era is different.
yeah.
It's every sport changes.
And you have to be a kind of a crazy person to be the best of anything, right?
Yeah.
Can anybody think of somebody that was the greatest at something that wasn't in their private life now? R. Kelly.
I think
R. Kelly.
yeah, bad example. I think that there's a lot of people that are like the greatest who are not, because you have Jordan, and Jordan was like, you're on my team, and if you don't do what I need you to do, I'll fucking kill you. And like,
Well, Jordan was like, I want to win, and I don't care.
Jordan was like, you're here to help me win.
Yeah,
right?
like
and
anything standing in the way of him winning was like,
it's like get on board or get the fuck out.
Yeah,
of here. And
yeah,
I think
like-
like then when you look at like a Kobe, like the whole like Mamba mentality shit is like Kobe is going to spend as much effort and like just of his life to make himself the deadliest option on the court, right? But I think like Kobe got a lot of grace that Jordan maybe didn't, because he could be nice.
Yeah.
I don't think it was possible for Michael Jordan to turn it off.
Was he though? Because like with Kobe, like who was it? Honestly, Dwight Howard hated him.
Dwight Howard,
Like-
his opinion is completely invalid
But
to me.
like Shaq and Kobe did not get along.
Yeah, I think that's some like biggest dogs in the dog park type shit. Though.
Oh.
And I think like, I will agree that like they had beef. I think when I say Kobe was being nice, I mean like he presented a personality that was not like Jordan was a dick. Like even like in interviews and
he
stuff,
was like known to be a dick, though,
he
right?
went his entire career, and I think like Kobe had the ability to. And let me make something very clear. I am in no way trying to white knight Kobe Bryant right now. Like, I think Kobe Bryant has his own, like, share of, like, plenty of issues. But he could smile for the camera. And I think, like, with Jordan, and maybe this is just my speculation on this, when Jordan would smile for the camera, it's like Lex Luthor smiling for the camera. Like, Jordan was the greatest villain who was so good he made you respect and like him. Like, people liked him because he won. They didn't like him because he was like fun to be around.
No, yeah,
Unless you were
he
the
was
fucking
like
blackjack
notably,
dealer. Like,
yeah, he was notably like a dick.
and I think like now you have LeBron, who is like the ultimate package. He can go on social media and make people laugh. He can like step into certain issues of like social justice. He can sign billion-dollar deals. He can do all of that stuff. And now he's like trying to get as many rings as Jordan. He wants to get another 2 MVPs. He's going to be 37 this year. And people are like, yeah, but like he could do it. Like that's wild to me. I have very little interest in like comparing him, but I do think that that's the shift that you're talking about, is like
Yeah.
There was a time where it was good enough to be good at basketball. Now you have to be good at a lot of other
Oh,
things
true.
if you want to reach the Jordan echelon.
Yeah. Well, Jordan makes a better shoe, so.
Yeah, the LeBrons.
Yeah, the LeBrons they're kind of not that great.
They're
across
better
the
than
board.
the Steph Currys, though.
I think the LeBrons are probably significantly better to hoop in than
Probably.
Jordans.
Just the technology's better again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like the new Jordans, though. Some of those might be good. I don't know. But
Well, I want to get. So do you have you? You're aware of like Yeezy sneakers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I haven't looked at them. Like, I'm not much of a sneakerhead. Like,
So there's this one that just came out a couple days ago.
okay.
Like the day after we recorded the last episode,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And I would like your thoughts on it,
All
and
right.
I hope we'll have Terry put it up on the screen here too.
yes,
Here it is. Here it is.
the Knit Runner.
The Knit Runner. So let's see what size 10 is in this.
Buy the size 4 for $450.
Ooh.
What's the number over there? My
574.
574 is what we got over here.
A bargain.
Whoever approved this to be made needs to be fired.
Right.
Kanye.
It's selling for $574.
Who's wearing that?
I would wear it.
Can you scroll a little bit? Can we get a little scroll here? Let's see. It retailed for $200.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not surprising to me.
What is it?
I'm gonna read the description.
released like
Can
5 days
can
ago?
A little more. All right. The Yeezy Knit Runner Sulfur features a two-tone cream and sulfur knit upper that hugs the foot in a sock-like way. One on the collar, size information is printed in black and denotes the size of each pair externally. A thin sulfur herringbone outsole completes the design. The Yeezy Knit RNR Sulfur, released September of 2021, retailed for $2.
Sorry. That
All
one's a
right.
little quiet, but here's what I should have done. Yo, that's what these shoes look like, straight up. So for those of you who might be listening, imagine if you've ever seen like candy from Asia that's banana flavored, whatever you're thinking of right now,
Right.
that's what the shoe looks like.
I feel like it's the shoe version of those gloves that are like dipped in.
Yeah, like
Dipped in-
those work gloves.
Those
They're
work
like
gardener
they're-
gloves?
Yeah,
Yeah.
garden gloves.
like a garden glove, and then it's in this like gross yellow color.
Yeah, I don't love the colorway.
that
I saw
sits
that
in a
there's
sale bin
I think-
forever.
dude.
and
They're gonna come out with like a bunch of colorways of these.
What color
What
makes
would
it
that
look
make better?
good?
Yeah.
like,
Well, not that one, but like a nice blue or a green.
It's
Oh,
literally a sock.
It's
Just
like-
wear a sock, and these are my Yeezys.
mustard.
And
I'm
put
getting
some
a pair
like
now.
sticky stuff on the bottom, and you're good.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm getting a pair now.
So, but
Fuck
hold
you
on.
guys, I'm getting a
I know
pair.
you just. I know you just
I
read
didn't
the
care
description.
about these last week when they dropped, but I like them now. God damn it!
I love that Nick, you like base some of your shoe buying decisions on like what's gonna trigger the fucking.
I base
homies.
a lot of my decisions on that. Yeah,
I want to see you out walking, like
Yeah.
you went out for a walk in these.
I will.
on a
I'll
nice
take 'em to the
spring
forest
day,
park.
Like the forest park.
Hold on,
I'll take them on a picnic.
I'm gonna pull this back because I want to see like I need to see these like on someone's.
Yeah, you see,
foot.
these are probably
Yeah, yeah,
fire
Google,
on feet.
Just Google that on foot, and hopefully it's not videos that come up. Which R&R. Oh my God!
on feet was
On
like
feet.
it auto completed for me. Hold on.
Images.
Everyone wants to see it.
There.
So they
Oh,
kinda
hell no!
Where?
Hell no!
You're
is
yelling
this what
into the
they look
microphone.
like? Yeah, sorry, I'm
Oh,
pulling up
that's
the
a
levels here.
different. That's a
No,
different
something
one.
Else. I can't. No, those are the.
I
Slides.
don't-
Wait,
I
is this
can't
it?
tell.
No.
No, that's a sample. That's some other.
Yeah,
weird
the
thing.
sole's all fucked up.
Where? I don't.
I don't think
They've
these
only
have
been out-
actually been delivered to anybody yet.
Yeah.
I think a few people gave Yeezy Supply $200 and are
There's
just
someone-
waiting.
There's someone comparing these to those things you put over your shoes
That's fair.
Yeah,
Like
when you go
you're
to
touring a house.
when you go to the burn unit at the hospital. So wait, we really don't have pictures of.
No.
A lot of lives are saved at the hospital, Terry.
Yeah, right.
What if they're like the most comfortable shoes and they're just like great for in the hospital, like nurses and stuff to wear?
Hell yeah, I hope they are.
Like they're gonna have to donate all of them to nurses because no one's gonna buy them.
I mean, I feel like this. Okay, so this gives it like a better, like picture, right?
Yeah.
So it's literally
throw it
just
up.
a sock with a thin little sole on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like mesh, mid, upper, whatever.
So it's just a really nice slipper. I
So-
like
It's
slippers.
but this is what I was gonna
winterized
say.
foam
hell
runner.
yeah.
So you're gonna pay $450 for a slipper?
No. I'm gonna just wait and get a pair for retail, like when they drop more colorways.
I saw on the app it notified me when it dropped. It was like there was like 10 minutes you could buy it, and I was like, nope, like hard no.
I just have bought too many shoes in the last couple months. I definitely saw them. I was like, those are silly. But now that I see all you guys hating on them this much, now I want them, and I'm gonna go for
Now
subsequent
I
colorways.
understand why you never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Oh
It's just
yeah,
because
yeah.
You're like, no, everyone else is watching this. I can't be. A
Oh,
part of the
100%.
problem."
Yeah,
so if
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
was hating it, you would watch it.
When the
Maybe, it's
uproar
hard
was
to know.
happening at
Yeah,
season
that's when
7,
he's
he's
like,
like,
I
you
should
know,
watch this.
I gotta get into Game of Thrones.
No, I should just watch that last episode and be like, dude, fucking best episode. Loved it. Loved it.
Loved it.
I wasn't
idea
into
what's
the
going
first,
on, but
Yeah,
alright.
the dragon ate the guy or something. I don't know.
The first 84 episodes were pretty mid, but the season finale.
Season
like
finale. Which
finale.
which
Yeah.
one do you guys hate? That's my favorite.
Fire. Oh my god.
Yeah. No,
is
I
this
like these.
is this the one that
I
he
like 'em now.
dreamed up when Kim broke it off?
Might have
Right.
been. Yeah, that's pretty
Ooh.
recent.
He's just like, fuck
Was
it.
that when he was isolating in all the football stadiums?
If this is the shoe he was wearing when he made Donda, then I'm for it. That was a good album.
I haven't even listened to it yet.
Couple
I
good
haven't
tracks
either.
at least.
I can't.
Did it actually drop yet?
Oh
Or
yeah,
did
it's
he,
been
like,
out for
been out.
like
pull it back to,
No,
like,
it's been out for
rework
like
it
a month.
again? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
he might pull it back and rework it. It's hard to know. It's
Oh,
Kanye.
yeah, we talked about that
We
last week,
discussed.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
discuss that last week.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, he probably will. What can you do? I do like. Look at those 350s right below that. The
These
like.
ones?
Yeah, they look like
Those.
my butter 350s,
They
but
do.
with
It's
like some
those
colors.
Look good to me.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
That's a good.
fan.
That's a good colorway.
But these are coming out soon. I'm probably gonna go for them.
You know what they
should.
look like to me? Hold on,
They
let
look
me
dope.
pull it up.
Is what they look.
They
like.
kind of look like that art that you do with it.
Yeah, they look
Wait,
like.
no, that's not what it's called.
acrylic
Oh yeah,
pour
that's what it's
painting.
called.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a Dixie cup.
Oh,
No,
you
the-
haven't seen? Nick has a shirt.
I have a shirt that looks like a
that.
I know
Dixie
because
cup.
this shit got like. I'll throw it up for those who.
Yeah,
have.
the Dixie cup. They kind of do with like orange though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the solo jazz cup for a minute became like you could buy like stuff. Well, you're talking about they made like shirts.
Yeah,
You go to like
Yeah, mine isn't actually a Dixie cup shirt. It just kind of
It just
has
kinda
that
looks like it.
same
That
aesthetic,
sorta-
and
There
people have
were-
told me I look like a
Is it
Dixie
because of
cup.
the Utah Jazz? Is that their color?
No, it's because there was like the whole. This was like around the time that normies started getting into the whole '90s revival shit, and like you could go to Urban Outfitters and buy like a comforter for your bed that had it printed on, and it's like there was a point where everybody wanted to have something that they were like,
Nostalgic.
Did you
like-
just say normies?
yeah.
I
Like they wanted the thing where it's like, oh hey, remember this thing? Yeah. But you know,
Yeah.
like everybody wanted to have that like referential thing that you had to think about,
Yep.
and this was kind of like the peak of that shit.
All right. I feel like we always talk about cars, so we should talk a little bit about cars. And
Okay.
Nick doesn't know what my brother Stellan drives.
What do you
The
drive?
best car of all time.
Uh oh, Geo
The
Metro Tracker.
knockoff
Wait, can you
Prius.
wait? Try and guess.
Oh,
from
the-
that description.
The Lexus CT200H.
No, wrong
Nope.
car brand.
Oh,
Go the
Oh.
other direction.
the Hyundai Ioniq.
No.
Ooh, close.
The Honda Insight,
Can I guess?
Yeah, Honda Insight. Yeah.
like the newer one.
The
that
newer one
kinda,
that got rid of the hubcaps over the back
Covers.
wheels.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, like
the
the
covers over the back
2012
wheels. Yeah, 2011.
or so. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, the best car out there.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it a good little car?
Yeah, I got made fun of on my drive over to Portland for my car by someone at the urinal at
By
a rest
who?
stop. This guy comes up to me. He's like, oh man, there's no rest stops anywhere out here. I'm like, all right, cool, dude. And then, why are you talking to me? He's like, are you driving that knockoff Prius? I'm like, yeah. He's like, the one with the Wyoming plates? I'm like, no, Montana. He's like, oh, I thought you got kicked out of Wyoming. That's why you're over here. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are we having this conversation?
Hold on, is this the second? Yeah. We're having another like, hey man, can I put my dick away before you make fun of my car, please?
Hang on.
What a weird. Okay, what did this guy drive?
No idea. Did not care. Got out of there. Thought I was getting followed.
I can guarantee you it was a Dodge of some sort.
That is
probably
a Cummins
big
move.
Dodge Energy.
Yeah, that's a 2500 Ram.
God damn.
Old 2500 Ram.
Before they started having those electrical issues, yeah.
No, they always had those.
I thought that was so funny.
Oh man, yeah. I was like, what? Why? Like, what's going on? Where you're like, I'm gonna start talking to this guy about how his car's not manly enough to be in Wyoming or Montana.
Well, the thing is, if he had a Toyota Prius and he was talking shit to you
That'd
about
be
having a
tight.
knockoff Prius, then that's kind of funny. Like the idea of a Prius owner talking shit is hilarious.
Talking down.
Just coming in like,
from now on, that's how that story
yeah,
is.
he just walks in like, look at this fucking pussy with his insight. Dude, I got the Prius.
He perks up like
Fucking
he saw
synergy
you.
drive,
He saw you pulling into the rest stop, and he's like, "Honey, we're taking a break."
Yeah, he's just like, no,
We
sweetheart.
gotta stop. I got shit to say.
And then he like comes out of the bathroom, and she's just like, "You did it again, didn't you?" And he's like, "Motherfuckers keep biting my shit." Like,
Yeah,
I gotta
he
come
comes
correct,
out. He's
yo.
just like, yeah, he's got the biggest big dick energy that a Prius owner could have. Just pulled his khakis all the way up, and he's just like, fucking let this insight owner know what's up.
Well, yeah, that's the only car you can talk trash to when you drive a Prius.
Oh
It's
no,
an
the
Insight.
Hyundai Ioniq. I think you could shit talk
I can
them.
talk shit talk. To that,
Yeah.
but
So as a Prius
it's-
owner,
yeah,
oh, shit.
yeah, that's too far down though.
Yeah, that's like a guy with a Lexus talking to someone with
But-
an Infinity.
But I was listening to guys talk trash about like the 4-foot bed on that. What is it? The Ford Maverick coming out.
Yeah,
dude. That car is awesome. 40 miles to the gallon in a truck.
a truck is
Brother, I stinks. I love it.
a truck's a
4-foot
stretch.
bed.
4 foot. What
What are you
what
gonna
can you
put in
put in
there?
a
If
If
4
you're
foot bed?
good at packing stuff, you can fit it in there.
That's not the point. If you're good at packing stuff, you don't
can
need
get
a
it
truck.
in your insight.
The point of a truck is you don't have to be good at packing stuff anymore. You just chuck shit in there.
If you're really nice and you pay the additional $1.79, you can get them to cut the sheet of plywood in half, and then it'll still sit on the wheel wells in a funny way.
And then you have to say, could you cut that in half so it'll fit in my truck? You know, because if you have a Honda Insight, they'll be like, oh, this dude, look at him. He's driving a hybrid, saving the earth, still likes to do woodworking. This is a man secure in his masculinity. This guy probably has a big dick. They see you with that little truck and you got to cut wood in half. They're gonna have questions.
All
Terry,
right,
look
well,
it up. I want to see what we're.
It's the Maverick?
The
Yeah.
Ford Maverick. Yeah, just look that up.
Also, whack name. Let's be honest.
I like the word Maverick. It's like
wasn't
got
it
some
like
old West
John
vibes
McCain
to
ruined
it.
that shit for me. Sorry.
Aren't
Oh,
they bringing
it
that
looks
back
like-
though?
It looks like the Honda truck.
It does look like.
Does
the
look
Honda
like
truck.
the Ridge Line,
Oh.
which isn't a truck either.
Which I feel like that guy. That's what that guy who made fun of your your Honda. He drove a Ridgeline.
You know,
so
you know
he's,
what?
he's a Honda owner shit talking more. Than
Yeah.
I would like if they took this vehicle, put a roof over the truck, and then called it the Suburban again. That would be nice.
Call it a
Was
Blazer.
that what the Maverick was before? 'Cause I
No,
know they're
it's-
like rebranding the Maverick.
Dude, I saw an old
Maverick's
Suburban
like
the
a
other
whole
day,
new-
and
This
vehicle.
does look like a Ford Flex with the back cut off.
It might be. I wonder if they're basing it off of like the Escape.
wait, here we go. It's next to another one or an actual truck?
The rain. That's next to the Ranger, I believe.
I
Oh
think
no, that's another one.
That's
Another
two
one.
of them, just
Yeah.
front to back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 40 mile per gallon at 20K.
That's pretty cool.
Like that's a pretty good price.
It's a little. It's
I-
like
Yeah.
a Geo Tracker.
I know.
Kind of remind. It's like Ford is like. No one's seen the tracker in a while,
The
right?
Geo Tracker's pretty cool.
I'm gonna be honest.
Goofy little old car that I
How
like.
funny would it be to put just massive tires on one of those?
Oh
things?
yeah,
With
37.
put a
Seen
6-inch lift and 37-inch tires on it. Like
6
you'd have to be
inch.
careful going around corners.
No, I want like the fucking multi-pillar like monster truck suspension.
Yeah, Google
But I
Google
still-
Arctic trucks.
But I still
Whatever
want it on
tires are on
12s.
those.
I want it on 12s. Like
Yeah, just Google
12-inch rims
Yeah.
and like
Lift-
tractor tires.
Yeah. Lifted Geo Tracker is what I want to see. You know.
Oh, 100%.
You know
Hell
someone
yeah.
has done it. Oh yes.
Oh, there's some great
Yeah.
Americans out there. Look at that shit.
Look at that.
Love it.
Oh man, that thing, like if you brake too hard, I feel like it's gonna roll over frontward.
oh yeah, I was just gonna
That's
say
like one
like
of those. That's like one of those toys you had as a kid where you pull it back and you let it go.
it looks like it's really good at doing somersaults. Like the center of gravity, they're like, ah shit, somebody
Like you
rolled the tracker
send
again.
it off the stairs and somehow it just doesn't break.
They rolled the
That's
tracker
that.
because they slammed on the front brakes too hard.
Exactly. You're gonna do
Oh
a
my lord!
somersault.
What's the shoe version of the lifted Geo Tracker? Go.
Ooh, the shoe
The new
version.
Yeezys.
New Yeezys. I would say. Oh god, I saw this shit in the wild the other day. It's gonna come as a shock that they were being worn by an insufferable white woman. The Timberland high heels is like.
Oh, there's high-heeled Tims.
Oh yeah.
Do they
Oh.
look? Do they just look
There's
like
high
the
heel-
regular?
Dude,
They
There's
look
high
like
heel-
gentrification is what they look like.
There's high heel Sorels too. Where
Yeah,
they're,
but
they're
s-
like all rubber. It's wild.
Oh, okay.
They're like, it's like, what adventure are you gonna like? if you need to be wearing these shoes,
Look
you
at this
should not
Oh,
be wearing.
that's-
Bullshit, dude. Look at this bullshit.
Oh yeah.
That ain't
That is-
great.
You know what, Terrence? I think you, because my thought was the
Terrence,
Sorel.
you got to get those for your girl though. And you wear your regular Tims, and she's got those.
These bands.
I think you guys would be cute.
Jules is not allowed to have Tims unless they're like bone stock 6-inch nubuck ones.
Look up the Sorel heels. Sorel high heel. It's like a rubber. It's all rubber.
They make
Go
like
images.
a lot of them though.
I was gonna say they got wedges. They got
You dig hard
These-
enough into my Instagram, you find out.
these booties.
No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, there.
Oh,
The
you're talking about
down. It was
these?
right there.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't love those.
Okay,
those are,
there's two of them.
Those are pretty
these
silly.
Ones, there's these ones, and then there's this one
I can't.
right here.
Can't see what you're pointing out.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, those are
It's,
bad too.
2 over. Yeah, that one. Look at that. That whole thing is rubber. It's got a metal heel, and then this slips over it. Like you can undo that part and take it off.
Like, what is Sorel thinking? Because like Sorel's a very functional shoe in
Mhm.
Montana in the winter. Like,
Yeah.
what is the functionality of that? Like, you're
It's
just
fashion.
feeding. Yeah. Why
It's
do you need
fashion.
fashion though in that in a
You're-
functional boot?
Functional fashion.
Because you're trying to look like you could maybe walk in the rain.
Like these
But
are what
also
that
you
lady
wanna
should have
be
been
cute.
wearing in Jurassic Park. You remember how in Jurassic Park she like ran around the whole movie in high heels, and you're just like, at no point.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I was
I'm
a
racking
kid,
my
I
brain for the
wasn't paying
name of the
attention.
actor that was. You're talking about like the platinum blonde like sidekick in Jurassic Park, the OG.
No. This was in the the one with Chris Pratt. The
Oh,
first
that one. Was she
uh,
in high heels though?
She's in high heels the entire movie.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Google it. Jurassic Park high
That's
heels.
Jurassic World, I think, is the new.
Jurassic World. Yeah. Oh God, there are Jurassic.
Oh, those
Wait.
right there. Those are the shoe version of the lifted Geo.
No, not the
The
5s. Those are
Reebok
sick.
Jurassic Park.
There's a Reebok Jurassic Park shoe though.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How do we feel? Speaking of cars and shit, when you see like the Jurassic Park Jeep, I saw one the other day. You know what I'm talking about? Like someone buys
Yeah.
like the same one.
It's the same.
I think I'd buy those actually. I think.
So
oh,
these
Lord.
are an interesting sneaker. They've been doing all of these, this silhouette, and they've been doing these collaborations like this with all these. They did a Buzz and Woody.
Yeah,
one
and
of them.
all the collaborations just make an ugly shoe somehow ugly.
I don't know. I think I'd buy
They're
that.
just.
You'd buy that?
I'd buy that one.
They're-
Okay.
Just for the story.
You remember in the
And, like,
90s
just to
when
wear
That's
them
fair.
a couple times.
Can you,
I respect
Can you give
that.
us some more pictures of it? Is that possible?
of this shoe
There, go
specific?
down. Go back. There's like this guy. Yeah. Let's see some more angles of this thing.
Do y'all remember in the 90s when like everyone suddenly got obsessed with like tree frogs for some reason?
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I remember
That's what these look
they
like.
would sell stickers that had tree frogs.
Yeah,
or
and
like
pizza
tie-dye
places.
shirts that it had.
It was like these little tiny frogs that just looked like they were sweaty all the time, but cute.
Yeah.
Actually, the pump
I
is
think
kind of
being
sick.
sweaty
Look at the
all
pump.
the time.
The pump is pretty sick. So it's got
Like-
the logo, the dinosaur.
And the tongue
Part of
loop
being
or
a
whatever it's
frog.
called.
I like how they did the Reebok in that whatever that font's called.
The Jurassic
Oh, the
Park
Jurassic
font.
Park font. Yeah.
And it's like I hate that I kind of like these.
You
I'm
liking
already
these?
all in on them.
But
I'm
here's
already
the thing.
buying them.
This is like when you go to
Whoa,
the
look at
thrift
the box.
store.
Hold on. Look at the box.
Dude, that's worth it just for the box.
Oh, it looks like the toys.
Oh, the box is cool.
They just did the ones that it just looks like the toys.
I like the attention to detail. I'll
Yeah.
give them credit
It's
for
like
that.
Apple
Every-
unboxing. You know, you got
every
Yeah,
experience.
Seriously, every one of these, I'm like, I appreciate them, but I will never buy them because I will never wear them. Every one of these collaborations that I've seen, I'm like, oh, I appreciate the attention to detail, but it just is like a dumb.
No, you wear them once just for the joke of it, and to have everyone say, "Oh my God, look at your shoes; those are so funny," and then you put
like,
them in the back of your closet.
What
and
do
they
you
get
wear this
dusty.
with, Nick? What do you wear this with? This shirt, this, because it's got like the. So
I
I'm
think
just gonna
I think
describe
you
it.
just go all the way. I think you wear like plaid pants and leopard print
yeah.
shirt.
You wear one of those.
I think you
blow-up
find
dinosaurs.
as many animal print clothes as you can,
Yeah, just
and then
go
wear
for
those
it.
too, and just look like an absolute clown.
You just look like a poacher on crack.
Yes.
Yeah, you go full Tiger King.
Yeah. I think that's what you do. You dress like the Tiger King. I think you try to get the haircut too.
Yeah, you do the whole deal. They're like yellow on the heel and or on the bottom, and then it.
What
I
do you
make
think you
these
would
better.
wear?
What?
Light up, like lights. And a
Oh
lot of
man,
people
if
light
they
up.
lit up when you walked, holy hell!
But not like the what were they called, the ones when we were kids?
LA gear.
Yeah, not like LA gear. Like I want the light up on this to be like a floodlight.
Right,
Like-
exactly in the
Yeah.
front. So you're like,
Yeah, like as soon as you start walking, it just has underglow.
Or sound effects. So like
Ooh.
every time you take a step, it make yeah.
Oh, it makes the like
kind of like
noise of a
Hulk
T-Rex.
hands, but like
Oh.
for your feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are the whole cans were the way to go as a kid.
What if they had done just like it made it look like you had dinosaur feet, like
Ooh.
big 3 toes? Like how close?
Honestly,
until Yeezy does that.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna
Kanye,
say like
That's like a Kanye West thing where there's like, why are there 2 extra toes? And he's like, wow, watch this movie. It was real dope. It had dinosaurs in it. So I made a sneaker, and he's already got the colorways. They're
You-
all.
you
they
said
all-
that, and I immediately like, and this is like what I always end up going back to is like Lil Wayne sitting courtside at a Miami Heat game wearing snowboard boots, and I'm like,
yeah.
it's the same feel, man. Like
Yeah, just like big. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
you can put another like 3 cubic feet of foam on there somehow,
On the
and
sides, with big old toes.
yeah.
It looks like a dinosaur walking. So, all right, let's get back to this. You can pull this one back, but for real, she wears in that movie in Jurassic World.
She just wears high heels the whole time.
High heels, the whole. Yeah, it's
Claire Denning.
her. I believe
Deering?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Jurassic World, she wears high heels the whole movie, and she's like running around in the forest and stuff. And it's like it was like a thing.
They make
People
her
were
take them
like,
off though in the forest at some point.
Do they?
Yeah, I think she takes them off.
I just
Probably
feel like,
when she gets into the tank top. What's going? This is like, hold on, those? Is that what she's wearing?
No, she's not
Okay.
wearing those.
I was gonna say those are wedges. You Philistine.
No, they
Uh,
are. They are. Say hi, Jurassic World high heels. Yeah.
Oh God.
Let's see. See, she's wearing those. They're like plain, just like
Just
your
regular
basic-
high heels.
Yeah, and she's wearing
here you
them
go.
the whole movie.
This is Jurassic World 2.
Yeah. Well,
She didn't learn the first time.
I
She's
feel
walking
like,
in leaves.
yeah,
right
no,
there.
It's in leaves. It's like, like you're gonna get hurt.
If nothing else, that's a great endorsement
Oh, wait,
for
it
the
says-
quality of those heels.
It says high heels will not return for Jurassic World 2. Apparently, this is like a
Mm.
Oh no,
well-known thing.
people were like upset about it. 'Cause she's,
Running.
like, running from a dinosaur.
I'll throw
There's
this
a
up for
gif.
those of you.
There's a gif of her running, and there's the Kanye sneakers.
Yeah,
behind
Kanye's-
her. Oh, how crazy
I
would
love
it be
this
if they
idea.
like if they were like where like they
If
they
it
had-
pans up and then it's just it's the I Love It music video from a couple years ago where they were wearing the cardboard box in the hallway.
no. I was thinking, what is that?
This is from the OG. With
He's not wearing
That's
those.
Photoshopped.
That's photoshopped.
Yeah. But imagine how fabulous it would be if they could. Like again, we're call back to last week. George Lucas with all the CGI and stuff.
We're gonna CGI. No, I'm saying like the Kanye West sneakers. What if they like actually? They were like rubberized, and when you stepped, they spread out.
Oh my god!
Like the
they
toes-
simulated a
like-
real dinosaur
Like the
walking.
toes would like go up when you picked them up, and then they would like when you set them
Yeah,
down.
it'd be a couple years, and every shoe brand would have a pair of dinosaur shoes.
Like some weird- yeah, you're right.
Because
they'd
the
be, like,
man's a
ripping-
trendsetter.
They have to wait for another like dinosaur movie to come out though.
Mhm.
Like another good one.
But it's Kanye, so no,
Yeah,
they don't.
He's sampling.
He just has to
He just
release another
samples
album.
He'll
whatever,
just
right?
wait. He'll just wait another 10 years and be like, "Dude, I just discovered Jurassic Park. I forgot to watch it before. This shit
anyone
is
seen
amazing.
this movie?"
Has anyone seen Jurassic Park?" and he'll make a song with a Jurassic Park sample.
Yeah. Yep.
And Drake will hear it and he'll be like, "No, fuck you, Drake." And so he'll write a bullshit verse for it, and then he'll make a
There you
cool
go.
pair of shoes.
Perfect.
You know
Riding
that's the story
dinosaur.
behind the Whoopity Scoop song, right?
What song?
What song?
Remember the Whoopity Scoop Poop Doop song?
Unfortunately, I remember that. Yes.
No.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
called Lift Yourself. Everybody at home, give yourself a gift. Gift yourself and go listen to the song Lift Yourself by Kanye West. It's hilarious. Anyway, what it was is like Drake really wanted this beat, and they were having a spat that I think they still are having because they're immature. And so Kanye recorded a verse over this beat where he just went whoop diddy scoop, whoop dee scoop dee doop dee poop, like for a full minute, just to kind of ruin it, so that everybody who heard that beat just thought whoop diddy scoop doop poop, and Drake couldn't use it.
I'm gonna add it as a drop for the soundboard for next week.
Yes.
The whoop diddy
Yes.
scoop.
Yeah, like it's one of my favorite things ever, because Kanye just halfway through this, like he plays this like 2 minutes of a beat, and then halfway through he goes, "Dude, this next verse, these bars, whoop diddy scoop, scoop dee doop dee whoop dee doop." Like it's
What you can
literally
do when
just
you have
that.
much money. Like
it was amazing.
just ruin a good beat for nothing.
You just to be petty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I want to get to that point in my life.
I do
with
too.
money.
in something else. though.
Hashtag
Yeah,
like
no, not
goals.
music. I suck
Like
at
what
singing.
would be like that the equivalent, like if you're like you're a doctor that just gets to that point. I can do whatever I want. You want a nose on your elbow? like a plastic surgeon.
How do you be that petty in doctoring? Like, is there like
It's
if there's
it's
another
gotta be
doctor?
for another doctor or something.
Yeah,
Or like I don't know.
like whatever. Yeah, I don't know how you.
How would you be
I don't
that?
know how
Like
you
you
do
could just
that.
be with other doctors. I think that's all you could do.
petty? I'm sure a lot of doctors are pretty petty.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
got to be beefs in the doctor
Oh,
world.
for sure.
Have you ever seen Grey's Anatomy? That's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
whole show.
That's the
Isn't
whole
it
show.
It's
entire-
They're all
doctors
petty.
beefing with each other.
Yeah.
Or like fucking. That's like.
Oh yeah, and then to get the views.
The other side.
No peen shots.
That's just the first season though.
That's just the first. Yeah, they do dick. They get dick down in the first season, and then they kind of just.
And then
like,
it's just
slowly-
like
And then it's
then
all
they just
drama
like
after
then
that.
they just talk about stethoscopes for the rest of it.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
that's season
oh,
2.
I-
They get really into that.
That'd be funny if they,
Distilled
they had
pressure or
the
something. I don't know.
hospital drama
Medical
where
word.
it's like kind of like the inverse of Game of Thrones, where it's just like, yeah, season 1 is hot.
Yeah.
Woo! We love this
The
shit.
formula.
Doctors be fucking.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
just-
like season 2, it's just like,
Just normal.
I don't think he's gonna make it. It's like, well, can't win them all, Bob.
Can't win 'em all.
It's like, hey, you still porking that other doctor? Nope.
Nah,
No, we
she's
broke that
married,
off.
Married to
All
someone else.
right. Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, I think it's come to that time. So Stellan,
Yeah.
you have been wearing these sneakers. Are
Yeah.
these gonna be pavement princesses, or are we blowing the are you blowing the back out?
Oh,
on
they're
them?
100% pavement princesses.
pavement. Yeah,
I have worn them. Let's see, casual Friday at work and to the casino,
nice.
and like on date nights, and that's
Nice.
about it. Like they stay in their box,
Yep.
and they come out for special occasions.
Did you ask me about keeping the box? Or was that?
No,
am
I was
thinking-
just like, I thought it was just something I did.
Oh, okay.
I just keep all the boxes because I can't throw away shoe boxes.
Because you came.
Even if I've thrown away the shoes.
Yeah.
I
No,
still
for
have
real.
the box.
It is kind of fun sometimes. Like I've got like notebooks and stuff in a bunch of shoe boxes, and like it's kind of cool to see like, oh, I remember those sneakers or whatever that I had. But
Well, see, like everyone goes to the store now for like organizers, like for their shelves or
Right.
whatever, and I just
Your
have my
sneaker
old shoe boxes.
came with its own organizer.
Yeah, it's just a like these are what $200 organizer for
Yeah.
your closet.
Right.
That's all you. That's I just bought it for the
Yeah.
box.
This is this is the equivalent of like buying the kids like the really expensive play place, and then you like spend like a bunch of hours putting it together, and you're like, all right, here you go. There's a slide, and they're like, I want that fucking box, man.
Yeah, they're like Calvin and Hobbes. They're
Yeah,
just
bro,
like,
we're about to go to the
they're
moon in that
yeah,
box.
they're in Mars.
We're gonna go to the moon.
Oh, 100%.
Man, I had a box when I was a kid. I don't really. This is a memory of a because my parents had music videos of us, home videos of us. We did play a lot of music, and they were videos. No, videos of my sister and I. Like we had this dryer box, and
Nice.
it became so many things. Like we cut a door into it, and then like we painted it, and then I repainted it, and like it was like a big. I didn't have that. It was a dryer, but it was I went to the moon in that thing. We made it into a castle.
They're like,
It's a
we
whole-
bought this dryer. Why won't they get in it? What the
Why won't
hell?
they get in the
I've been
dryer?
playing around with the box all
Never
day.
play with it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Well-
It's like with my dog, I'll give him Christmas presents, and really he just likes unwrapping them because he likes ripping paper. So I just take his existing toys and I wrap them, and he loves it. He doesn't care. He's like, oh, new toy, oh, sweet.
Well, speaking when we were younger, like I love this
Yeah.
show because every time I listen to it, I learn something new about you that I did not know. And
Yeah.
so, what's a story you have of when I was a kid that's just like something I would not know?
Okay, you might have heard this one. So I'm 13 years older than Stellan, just to give people reference. So I was 13 when he was a baby, and I was watching him for my mom one day, and because like when you're 13, you're the live-in babysitter at that point. Like that's how that works. And I was, that airplane game. You guys familiar with airplane?
You like hold the hands.
You
and
hold
put
their
your feet on the
hands.
stomach.
Yeah,
Oh,
You lay
okay.
on your back and you put your feet on their stomach and you just and you go wee, and,
Yeah.
like with them up in the air. You lay on your back and you're like this. So I thought I'd never done that. I remember liking it as a kid, so I decided to do that with my brother. Right after I had fed him, and so basically,
Hold on. What'd you feed him?
we just a
Baby food?
bottle. Like
Okay,
it
so it
was-
looked the same. Yeah.
yeah. So we went lift off, and I don't know. He had never flown before,
Yeah.
and we didn't like go over like a procedure or anything. And he threw up straight into my mouth,
Yeah.
because I was like, woo! And I just caught. I don't think a drop of it hit the floor. I caught
Gross.
every single part of it. It was so gross.
You got baby birded by the baby bird.
I got. Yeah, I did.
Airplane sickness.
My God. And then you know what I did? I didn't throw up on the baby. I threw up next to the baby. I put him down and then proceeded to throw up because it was just like, it was so
It sounds
gross.
real gross.
Yeah. Well, thanks for not returning the favor.
Oh.
man.
Yeah, just like, you going to throw up on me? I'm going to throw up on you, boy. Welcome to Earth.
Does Will Smith get puked on in that movie?
No, he punches the...
I remember that movie being like real sticky in some parts, so like I could see it. Like
Maybe
Yeah.
he's not. That wasn't in his rider. No throw up.
it's
on
like
me.
I'm not getting puked on this time, guys.
I just could not believe that I got all of it. It was just like all of it. Oh, it was so gross. And the worst part was like I couldn't throw up right away. I had to set this fragile
You just
infant
sit there
down
and be the-
before I did. I had to be responsible.
You're like, baby comes first, and then
Baby,
Vomit.
then my needs. So yeah, I'm gonna be a great dad.
so responsible. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna.
Well, that was a new one for me.
Had you not heard that one?
I had not heard that one. I've heard a lot, but I've not heard that I threw up it straight into your mouth as a kid. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it was like, because you would always hang out with me and my friends, and like, I do remember like, it was wild. I taught him to skateboard, but the way that we had a half pipe, we had like a mini ramp, and I would just stand in the middle and I would just push him up the sides, and he would just be like rock to fakie and then switch fakie. It was wild. Yeah, he learned to drop in at 2. You were 2, and you learned how to drop in.
Do you still skate?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
You didn't keep it
I
up.
didn't wear jeans when I was a kid. Like after I was a kid, so I can't skateboard in shorts. Just trash my legs. So it was a fashion choice. To start
Oh,
skating.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's like, I can stick with the shorts or continue getting radical.
Yeah, stick with shorts.
Well, you got into you played more traditional sports. You were like, you played what sport didn't you play? Because you played lacrosse,
I didn't
hockey.
swim.
Well, we didn't have swimming.
There's not a competitive swimming. Okay.
That's just an activity.
I'd say I did
Montana is
track.
landlocked. Yeah.
There's a big lake there that we live close to.
I wrestled. I played basketball for a year, baseball, hockey, football, soccer.
I got to tell the wrestling story then.
Okay.
that I told you
Yeah, I
last
think
night
the
that you
wrestling
had-
story.
and then we can get out of here.
Yeah,
So
that's a good one.
he was. How old were you when you were in wrestling?
I want to say 5 to 6.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Because it was the first year you did wrestling, and he the night before his first meet, we had gotten all these temporary tattoos, and we put them all over him. So, and this wasn't like intentional. It was just like he wanted them, and they were those those black line ones. So they look real. Like they're not like, and they weren't like cartoon characters. They were like dragons and stuff. So he had like a dragon on his neck.
Nice.
And then like we put these huge, and then we put like they were like tribal tattoos. So they were like, there was like a tribal on his arms. Yeah, like that stuff. Like those, like real traditional looking tattoos. They like actually legit, and they do like temporary ones of them, but like we put them all over him. And then me and my friends went to the match of 5-year-olds. There's 5-year-olds, and then this one. So then he rolls up. And I remember the kid who was gonna wrestle him, and my brother takes his jacket off, and he just has tattoos. And this poor other kid
and
was
this
like,
is wrestling.
Yeah.
So
"Oh my god, I have to wrestle the kid with tattoos."
I just psyched him out completely. Right
Yeah.
out of the bat.
And then my
Yeah.
friends and I, because I don't know, it was like a Saturday afternoon. And my friends and I decided that we're going to go and we are going to cheer him on and heckle the other kid.
So hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said 13-year-old gap?
Yeah.
So
I'm
you're
in high school.
5. Oh, you were an 18-year-old legal adult
Yeah.
going
You're
to a 5-year-old's wrestling match to
To heckle babies.
heckle the other one.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page.
I believe we got kicked out.
Good.
It was in our high school gym. Like the match was at our gym, so it was just like we just thought it was funny, and we were just like his cheering section, and we were like way up in the bleachers, and we were just like, kill him, pin him to the mat, kill him,
Kill him.
and this he had already won. He had already won. He didn't even have to do anything. He had beat this kid. We had beat him mentally.
Just walked in with tattoos, and some people started making noise,
yeah,
and this
pretty
other
much.
kid was like, "Bro, fuck this."
Yeah.
Me and my friends,
These kids got tattoos at 5.
definitely just started. He lost, and then he ran to his dad and was crying. And my friends and I were like, "Yeah, we did it!" We like high
that
five
kid.
Stellan. We're like, "Yeah!"
I would love to be a fly on the wall for the coach of the wrestling team comprised of 5-year-olds. Like, are they like, all right, guys, we're going to get out there and we're going to be mean to them and we're going to like put them on the ground.
I'd like to see like 5-year-olds trained to like shit talk, like to promote the match, like they do in MMA. You know, where they have like Conor McGregor
Right.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
other
Give
guy.
me-
So press
give me
conferences beforehand.
10 seconds of the 5-year-old shit talking at the press conference. Go.
Like,
I'm gonna smack the bottle right out of your fucking mouth.
oh,
Oh,
This is the one with
F-bomb,
tattoos
too.
talking. This
Yeah,
is the
this is the kid
tattooed
with
5-year-old.
tattoos.
This is the
It's
tattoos.
just like
And the other kid is gone.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take your lunch money. I'm gonna steal
Dude,
your
you don't have
dinosaur
lunch money
nuggets.
at
I'm gonna
5. I
steal
was
your
gonna say,
dino
like,
nuggets.
This is like what?
I'm gonna eat
kindergarten,
your
first
dino
grade,
nuggets in
where
front of your
Back
face.
when it was like half a day.
I'm gonna knock
So you're
all
going
your
home.
I'm gonna knock all your baby teeth.
No, I think it's like
I'm gonna knock out your
steal
new
all
teeth.
crayons.
I'm gonna wait till I find a new tooth and I'm gonna knock that one out.
He's just like, I'm gonna go in the ring and be bad. Like,
I'm gonna go in the ring and be mean.
these are the wrestling matches where like the winner is also crying at the end because they're just like,
Yeah.
like, why is everyone yelling at me?
Yeah. Yeah, like the mat scrapes his knee.
Here's a
or
question.
something. Yeah.
Would it be frowned upon if I went to the 5-year-old wrestling matches?
Yes.
I was gonna say and gamble, but I think you headed me off at the pass,
yeah,
and you're
just-
completely right.
First
Yeah,
half, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I will very quickly, because I know we're wrapping this up. I had a lot of friends. I noticed you didn't say men's volleyball in your list
There's
of
no
things.
men's
Not
volleyball
in-
there. I
in
played
Montana.
like aggressive beach volleyball in Mexico.
I was gonna say
Like-
generally people are like, yeah, I liked it in recess, and I'm like, yeah.
Terry's a volleyball player.
Well,
I'm
wait. I did play like the powder puff volleyball at school. Because
I don't
there's
know what
like
that means.
powder puff football where the girls play football for homecoming, and then it's
Oh, so
stud
the-
muffin volleyball.
Stud muffin.
Stud
Yeah,
muffin
yeah.
volleyball.
The
I'm
men
sick
go
of
and
this
play-
sexual
Getting objectified.
getting objectified.
Although when I did that, they didn't like. I wasn't like necessarily popular in high school, and so they'd like put me in for one play, and I messed up, and then they just made me.
They're
sit
like,
on
all
the
right, get
bench.
back out here, guy who's good
They're
at all
like,
the other
yeah,
shit.
you're not playing for the freshman team anymore.
No, I was gonna say I have a lot of friends in Portland who used to coach at Roosevelt High School. Now, and this is like a while ago.
Yeah.
But I did have like a very large beard, and it was kind of uncomfortable because I would go to the games
Yeah.
to support my friends who were the coaches of these like great athletes. And I was like the dude who's like pushing 30 in the stands of
Yeah.
the high school girls volleyball match.
It's
Yeah.
a tough look.
Yeah, just like looking around, like trying to like link eyes with like parents and be like, yeah, they're doing great out there. And I'm like cheering and like, oh, what a hit. And
Yeah,
everyone's just like,
You're just cheering,
What the
singing
fuck
along
is
to
this
all the
guy
R.
doing
Kelly
here?
Like,
songs.
that's better than like going there and just sitting there quietly.
Yeah, quietly in
And
a
just-
jacket.
Yeah, that is.
In a
Like,
your
at
hood
least
up.
You're like cheering.
now you have me like, I'm like, what the fuck was I wearing?
You're like, oh no. Oh man. Oh, that was fun. I do have a volleyball story, but we'll save it for another episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to leave him hanging.
Yeah, we'll leave him hanging.
You gotta
To
bring
come
them back.
Oh,
I mean,
bring
To
'em back.
come back. Nick, you want to take us out?
Yeah. Well, Stellan, do you wanna plug anything? Do you have?
I have nothing to plug. I am
You
not
don't
a
wanna-
comic.
You don't want to blow up your
You-
social media
My
following.
private
billions.
social media.
Yeah.
That, you have to request
Oh,
to
dude,
follow.
you'll be
And I'm gonna be like, who are these people? Decline.
overnight celebrity, dude.
But hey, thanks you guys so much for having me on. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this, hit the like button on YouTube. Hit subscribe wherever you're listening. We got new episodes every single Wednesday. Go follow us over on Instagram at Size10 Podcast. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye.